God was preparing to take one of his faithful prophets directly to heaven, without that person having to experience physical death first. Elijah seemed to somehow know that his earthly ministry was rapidly coming to an end, though the exact details of how God would accomplish this unprecedented transition weren't completely clear to him yet. What began as what appeared to be an ordinary journey with his faithful servant and spiritual heir Elisha would become the most extraordinary and miraculous departure ever recorded in all of Scripture. As 2 Kings 2:1 sets the scene for this historic day, and it came to pass, when the Lord was about to take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. This wasn't a casual trip to visit friends or a normal prophetic mission to deliver a message from God. This was a divinely orchestrated farewell tour that would take them to some of the most spiritually significant and historically important places in all of Israel's covenant relationship with the Lord. Their first destination was the city of Bethel, and as they walked along the road together, Elijah tested his beloved servant's commitment and loyalty in a way that revealed how much he genuinely cared about protecting him from whatever difficult experience was coming. As verse 2 records this touching exchange, "Then Elijah said to Elisha, 'Stay here, please, for the Lord has sent me on to Bethel.' But Elisha said, 'As the Lord lives, and as your soul lives, I will not leave you.' So they went down to Bethel. Elijah was lovingly giving Elisha an opportunity to avoid whatever was coming and to stay in the safety and comfort of familiar surroundings. But the younger prophet refused to be separated from his master and mentor under any circumstances. When they reached the city of Bethel, something very interesting happened that showed how well known Elijah's situation was among the other prophets who served God throughout the land. As verse 3 tells us, "Now the sons of the prophets who were at Bethel came out to Elisha and said to him, 'Do you know that the Lord will take away your master from over you today?' And he said, 'Yes, I know. Keep silent.' There were other trained prophets living in Bethel who somehow knew through divine revelation that this was going to be Elijah's last day on earth, but Elisha didn't want to talk about it or dwell on the painful reality of losing the man who had become like a father to him.